Hi everyone, I'm Susan Nash, AAPG, and I'm here today with Alan Lindsey, HXMX. And so I'm super excited because this is in conjunction with New Technology Showcase, and this is a really, really cool new technology. So Alan, please tell us a little bit about yourself and about HXMX.
Yes, I'm Alan Lindsey, CEO of HXMX, and I am very excited to work on this product. It's a log correlation assistant that we'll be introducing at your New Technology Showcase.
So what's so special about it?
Well, it's powered by statistical feature analysis. It's sort of like Shazam for well logs. And so with Shazam, you're taking a phone and recording a short snippet, and then that system identifies that song from millions of them in seconds. And so what we're doing is a similar thing. We're taking a snippet from one well and then looking for where it's the same in other wells around it from a database. So it winds up doing a remarkable job at picking tops quickly.
Wow, because that reminds me of some of the little Python apps that were early days were using. They were trying to use some kind of machine learning, random walk, whatever, to go through and do early days of correlation. And it sounds like this is like quantum leaps away from that.
Yeah, it really is been a huge difference in how it's approached, because neural networks have a hard time telling you much about why it's made a pick, where it has made it. So it's not very transparent. This, on the other hand, can show you that it's these fingerprints in this order. This is what actually objectively defines a top. So it's a very different thing. And it also doesn't require all of the huge training data sets that are usually required for accurate neural networks to do their thing. So yeah, it is a very different approach.
Yeah, it sounds like it sounds very interesting, and it is sounds a lot more like the fingerprinting approach, like they use for isotope fingerprinting, et cetera.
More along those lines, yeah. You wind up storing a huge set of statistical fingerprints about a well, and then look for them in a particular sequence. And when you find that matching sequence, well, there you go. There is your match.
Well, so, okay, so as a person who struggled a lot with, say, fluvial deltaics and wondering, like, and you, okay, so for example, in the mid-continent, the pink limestone is always a good marker bed. You can use that because it's pretty much the same everywhere. Right. But if you're trying to correlate and figure out the thicknesses of different sand bodies, especially like discrete lenticular units, can you use it for that?
You know, we're early on, but I think that the answer will be yes. What this does is it doesn't automatically go from, say, an overbank facies into the channel. It'll rely on the geologist to say, okay, this is overbank here, this is channel here, give me some starter picks. But then what it can do is wherever a geologist has given it that start, it can go find all of the wells that look similar to it and say, these all have common fingerprints. Here is the channel, here is the overbank. So it's going to be remarkable where this technology goes.
Oh my gosh, that's really interesting. And you know, one of the big things that people are always trying to do is figure out where the subtle faults are. And you can find the big ones. Now, where are the small ones?
Right. And this, we need to prove this up and do some more testing on it. But the way this system works, since it's looking for a set of fingerprints in sequence, when they are missing, we'll be able to tell you these fingerprints are missing. So, hey, go check that out. This, you may have missing section.
That's a good point. It's either missing or oddly thick, or it.
Right. And no matter what, it's going to tell you a degree of how similar one well is to another at that location. And when it's good enough, it's going to say, yep, here is the top. When it's not, it's going to tell you, you know, this just isn't that similar. Either you're steering me in the, I'm not finding it in the right place, or something stratigraphically has changed or is faulted or whatever.
Yeah, or it's like there's some throw there. And
Right. But the key, what we're trying to achieve here is get rid of the false positives. That's been the huge failing of most of the techniques that are out there.
Yeah.
Because they work great when they work, And then you'll get an area where it doesn't work, and in the end, it takes too much time to sort through, and so people just really haven't routinely used any kind of algorithmic help. So we're doing our best to change that so that they have an assistant they can truly rely on.
I love it. This is great. And so I'm really looking forward to the presentation at your tech at the New Technology Showcase, and also just seeing where this goes.
Thank you. Yeah, we are too. I think we've got a long way to go, and have come a long way already.
That's great. Well, thank you, Alan. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.